What is up, comrades? This is Damon from Transformed Gaming, back with another episode of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond playthrough. Maybe they recommend the toothpaste that will make our teeth worse so they can make money off of fixing them. Or maybe they just get paid a lot of money to recommend that toothpaste. Yes, I should probably hydrate. Thank you for redeeming it. Hydration. Okay. Oh, did you beat the gym leader? Well, of course you did. But you know what? You haven't made it in my mind yet. Do you know why? Because you and your Pokemon are capable of achieving so much more. I'm proud of you, kiddo. 8 Sinnoh badges. Way to go. No, it's just water. Just regular tap water. I can't afford energy drinks or, like, power drinks or anything like that. Okay. Head for the Pokemon League. Oh my god. Okay. My goal for this video will be to get through the Victory Road, which I'm not entirely sure where Victory Road is. Basically, they don't want to get sued if they're like, actually, it didn't kill all of the germs. So, they, like, have to give themselves the room for error. Okay, so I need to go this way. And then over here is like a resort area, a fight area, and a survival area. Weird. Do not speak their name. Chloe used to work at McDonald's. She's met a lot. This city makes me feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea and there's a lighthouse. Oh, that's the city's gym badge. You must be very good. Please take these too. Waterfall. Do you want to hop on a call and tell the story again? I've never worked retail, but that's because I've never been able to get a regular job. Each of those technical machines contains Waterfall. If you use Waterfall from the Pokétch, you'll be able to get to the Pokemon League. I don't know how I should say this, but good luck. I am planning to apply at my local liquor store this spring. Because apparently that's when they do their hiring. Chloe, you're muted if you're trying to talk. Like on your end. You have hit the mute button. Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you were trying to talk. I'm determined to go to the Pokemon League, no matter how hard it is. Which is why you're swimming back and forth. Why are you laughing so hard then? Back.
If you really must know, I just thought of something that I read a long time ago, but I only really realized now.
And what's that?
There was an unspoken rule about not playing bumper cars in the roads with other drivers.
I'm pretty sure it's a very much spoken rule.
No. Like, you can do it. You just gotta pay for the aftermath. But, like, it's a thing.
Chloe, are you high?
Nope.
This is just your natural state at 4:30 a.m. your time.
4:24, thank you.
Hey, it's 5:24 for me, and I am stoned.
Hush.
So do you want to tell the story of the 503 Karen?
I don't like her. She a bitch.
I mean, that's just all Karens.
Okay, so basically, in like the simplest form, I was working on a night shift, and there was this new girl who, it was her first night, so I was working with her. This bitch pulls up to the drive-thru at 5:03 in the fucking morning, and she orders a small coffee with 3.5 sugar. I make the fucking coffee. I give it to the girl who's working at the window. She hands it out. The Karen hands it back, saying it's cold. I want a fresh one. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I brew a whole new Titan, which is what we called for like the giant coffee pots at the time. I brewed a whole new one. I remade the coffee. 3.5 sugar in a small fucking cup, okay? I give it to the girl again. I watch the girl give it to the bitch. It's still like 5:03 because like I'm fucking fast with my work back, right? And the woman takes a sip. She's like, "This is fucking cold." So I make another fucking coffee cup. I tell the girl to like, cause she's still there, right? I walk beside her. I hand the coffee cup to my coworker. She gives it out again. The woman complains it's cold, throws it at the window. I get in front of my coworker. I slam the window on her and I tell her, "You need to leave." My manager has been watching me the whole fucking time taking care of the situation. Does absolutely shit. I turn to my manager like, "Are you gonna do something?" He strolls on up to the window, opens it after this woman's been there for 5 fucking minutes yelling. And he opens it. Gets all like, he rests his elbow on the counter, puts his fist on his cheek, and goes, "Bye-bye." Like, you're not helpful! This bitch is throwing coffee!
Yeah, that's assault! McDonald's has been sued for their coffee temperatures.
It was... I literally told this woman that, like, I literally just brewed this fucking coffee and she kept saying it was cold. So I slammed the fucking window on her because she threw hot coffee at my coworker, and I'm like, "You need to leave." My manager was jack shit, and I was basically managing everything the whole night.
All of my Karen stories have been from the point of view of another customer. There's been a lot of, like, social distancing and mask Karens.
Uh-huh.
Like, there was this one guy, drugged out of his fucking mind. And this was during a time when COVID had first hit my town.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the store, and he came in without a mask.
Oh,
I knew
no.
the girl at the cash. We went to school together. I was like, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna step outside for a minute. I went outside to wait for him to leave. He yelled after me, saying that he was gonna fight me. Because I didn't tell him to put on a mask. I didn't tell him to stay the fuck away from me. I just went outside and waited. Because I could tell there was something wrong with this guy. Like, you don't have eyes bugging out your head when you're not on meth.
Oh my god. I never told you this one story, but like when COVID like first hit and masks became mandatory and I was still working at McDonald's at the time, I was working on the cash, like, because I was doing the cashier for that day and I was working 8 hours. This dude comes in with a mask only covering his bottom lip, walks up to me, order, and like, sir, you need to fix your mask. He ignores me, proceeds to order. I'm like, sir, you need to fix your mask. It needs to be above your nose. Keeps fucking ignoring me. He's like, yeah, I know. Like, disregarding what I'm saying. And then proceeds to order. I'm like, sir, I'm not taking your order until you fix your mask. And then he goes off on me. And I'm just standing there with my arms crossed like, I'm not taking your order until you fix your mask. Keep in mind, I'm not a manager. I'm not a crew trainer or anything. I'm just a regular employee. And like the manager comes over after this dude's yelling at me, and the manager's like, "Yeah, she's in her rights. Like, she's not gonna take your order if you're like ignoring what she's saying." And I'm like, "Fuck yes," because I'm like, "You're not gonna just ignore me when I'm saying you need to fix your mask. Like, I have the right not to take your order."
I have seen people in hospitals with their masks down under their nose.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I work in healthcare now, but like, I've seen it.
Oh, my mom works... Well, you know, my mom works in a nursing home. And she has seen coworkers in COVID lockdown houses, which is what they call their units, with their masks down under their chins, yapping 2 feet away from residents.
Jeez.
They're supposed to be wearing a shield, and she can't even be bothered to wear her fucking mask. And here my mom is, unable to see because her glasses are fogging, because she wears her mask.
Oh, want to know about another parent I had while working at McDonald's?
Yes.
This one was so stupid. And this one was a guy, keep in mind. It was a guy and his wife. I remember their order, like, exactly, and this was, like, within the first year of working at McDonald's. I was there for, like, maybe 3 years. He ordered a double Big Mac meal with no lettuce and a large Coke with no ice. And it was the dude, because the girl was, like, she didn't order anything or whatever. But, he ordered that, and then I'm watching them from where I'm standing from the cash because like I can see the whole area. They're sitting down. I'm watching him eat his sandwich because I have nothing better to do. There's like no other customers at the time. He eats half of it, throws out the other half, comes up, he's like, I want a refund. My burger wasn't made properly. So I'm like, okay, keep in mind, like, I've watched this dude eat half the burger before throwing it out. I'm like, okay, if it wasn't made properly, like, I'll take it back, throw it out, and then we can, like, get you a refund. And he's like, oh no, but I already threw it out. And I'm like, okay, well then I can't get you a refund. He's like, well, why not? I'm like, because I don't have the, like, you know, I can't tell that it wasn't made properly. And he's like, well, I threw it out, just go look in the garbage can. And then I'm like, sir, even though it's like I saw you throw it out, like I watched you eat half of it, and then like, like it was so fucking stupid, and it got into a huge thing.
Oh, recently I was at Wendy's, and they made my burger wrong. I didn't even take a bite. I just immediately brought it back, said, hey, you made it wrong. I wanted only cheese and bacon, and they put fucking everything.
Oh.
I can't eat mayo. It'll make me feel sick.
Okay.
I can't do the texture of ketchup, of tomatoes, of lettuce, onions, any of it. I can't do it.
Okay.
This bitch made me buy a second $10 burger.
They shouldn't be allowed to do that, though.
I know, but she did.
I don't know how things work at other restaurants, but I know working at, like, where I was, like, if you bring the sandwich back, like, we don't even have to check it. Even if you just bring it back and we can see it, we just throw it out and punch you in a new one. Be like, okay, whatever. You want a refund or you want a new sandwich? And that was that. But
she claimed that I didn't actually order it right. I did. My grandmother heard me. The person behind me in line heard me. I ordered it that way. You just didn't punch it in right. Made me buy a second fucking burger. And I didn't fight back because I was fucking exhausted. Because I had just spent over an hour in a crowded hospital waiting room with no headphones on. And I'm autistic, so I was overstimulated as fuck. After spending an hour in a car with my 73-year-old grandmother, who really, coddles her son to get there. She makes excuses for that man at every fucking opportunity. She tried to guilt me by saying, he cried when I had to kick him out of your graduation. He shouldn't have been there. He knew he wasn't wanted. He told you he was gonna be out of town. But he showed up anyway. 'Cause he has no sense of boundaries. Making excuses for that man every day of his life. He's 53. He can defend himself.
Yeah. You know what my favorite thing was when I was working at McDonald's?
What?
This happened to me twice. If people come in and try to scam with orders, and me being me, I recognize faces like immediately after I see the person. Once I can recognize their face, and like I had this. The first time it was a woman. She came in, she ordered her food, she left. About an hour later, she came back and said she never got like all this stuff in her order, and I'm like, well, lady, one, you didn't order this, you didn't order that, and I personally like packed up your bag, so I know exactly what went on there. And she's like, blah 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 blah, and like I'm like, I can pull up your receipt right now and see exactly what you ordered and what you confirmed on. Like, don't try to lie to me. Like, I remember your face.
Oh, that is rough.
She got so heated, but like in the end, like, oh, I loved it because all of my managers had my back. Because like, it was great working there, but Jesus.
And would you prefer to be called Duelist or Brony? But they had a customer ask for a 6-inch and then say, I want a bigger one. Yeah. Order a 6-inch, you get a 6-inch.
Was it a girl or a guy ordering it? Because that could make a difference.
I mean, are you saying that guys can't want guys with 6 inches? Okay, just wanted to check because some people have preferences on which half of the username.
Oh, can I tell a side story about usernames?
Go ahead.
So, my username is the same on PlayStation, and I used to play Ark with, like, random people, and I friended these people on PlayStation, and their friend joined in on the call, and they kept calling me baby, and their girlfriend got heated on it. It's like, who the fuck's baby? You cheating on me and everything? They're like, no, that isn't baby doll. We don't know their name. I'm like, you know, doll is just fine, too.
I mean, that's also a pet name.
I know, but, like, it was so funny because, like, this dude just kept calling me baby, and, like, he didn't even know my name at the time. I'm like, you know, doll's just fine. Like, all the other friends, like, I was playing Ark with, like, maybe 6 guys in the chat. He keeps calling me baby, and I'm like, doll's fine afterwards, after I can hear his girlfriend screaming at him, like, doll's fine, or, you know...
Accidental home wrecker.
Exactly.
Because baby doll or baby doll would all get him in trouble. His only option would be to call you 20,015. That's the only option he has.
Yeah. It was just funny.
I want to munch, but I have no munchies.
Want to know how I met one of my other friends that I'm, like, really good friends with to the day?
Sure.
I was playing The Forest on my PlayStation, and like, it's not uncommon for me to get random messages on my PlayStation, like, yo, are you a girl? And, like, stuff like that. And I was having a really rough night. Like, I was hangry. I had no food. And then my friend now, but at the time I had no idea who they were, but I was playing with them for like an hour, not on call or anything, just like, quiet. And then they randomly messaged me like, yo, are you a girl, ... And I feel bad, but it's funny now. I'm like, so I replied, why is it that everyone assumes I'm not a girl by my username? Like, does it not give it away that I'm a girl? Like, I understand catfishing and everything. They're like, no, I'm a girl too. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And we went into a call and we best friends ever.
Nice.
Oh god, it was so funny because I'm like, I was ready to like beat a motherfucker, and they're like, no, I'm a girl too. And I'm like, okay.
Girls gotta stick together. We are all on the same wavelength here. With the dirty-mindedness. I want a boyfriend. I need to get out of this fucking town.
Come be here with me.
But the cost of living out there is so bad. Oh, I know what you mean. I have Nova Scotia small town rent. I don't want big city Ontario rent. Bob, battery operated boyfriend. Earlier I was just watching a queer Kiwi video. And then there was a sex toy ad right in the middle of the video. And I was just like, must not react. She was using very gender-neutral language for it, which I appreciated.
Why does this person look like they have a Pokeball in their ass?
Oh my god. In Pokemon Black and White, there's a swimmer NPC who says, "If I'm wearing a bikini, then where do I put my Pokeballs?" Giggle. Women's secret. She literally says, "Woman's secret." In her bra.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back real quick. I just woke my mama up.
I remember when I had to do that. What do I have to eat? I have olives, but I don't really want to eat olives at my computer. I have bagels, but they take too long to make. I have original chips, but they need dip. Oh my god. Why did my chat get so dirty all of a sudden? Why do I keep forgetting to switch out my Pokemon in front? Also, Chloe has, uses she, her pronouns. What are your pronouns? I like to make sure I don't misgender anyone.
I heard my name, you talking shit about me?
Brony said, I'm guessing in response to, she looks like she has one in her butt.
Huh?
In chat, they 100% do have one, maybe a few in a chain. When talking about Pokeball and butt.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to keep at least a semi-clean public persona.
That's not possible when I'm on phone with you.
I know.
Do you remember the Smash or Pass we did? Like, that got horrible.
Yeah, I still have to edit Gen 2 and we still have to record the rest of the gens.
I'm working an overnight tonight. But, you know, the schedule.
I'm looking forward to when we, play D&D for the first time. I use he, him. And Chloe, I don't know if you see chat, but Brony uses him, he, they.
Oh, I'm looking at chat.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm always looking at chat. I like to joke around with people and rate how good or not I can make bad jokes. Also, I try and guess their age before I make any jokes. So, like...
He said that he works retail, so... I'm guessing
Yeah,
adult.
Like, there's like 15-year-olds that work in retail too, so like, you gotta be careful with the internet.
True. I guess I'm just looking for my own perspective as a 21-year-old who's never been able to get a real job. Listen, disability's hard, okay? Pardon?
I have a real job. I don't like it.
It's hard to get a normal job in a small town when you have 7 disabilities.
Oh.
And are gay and trans. It's conservative rural.
I would not belong in that town.
Yeah, but we have raw pure pie. It's good to know that you're 23. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here because it's already over a half hour long. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, follow me over here on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. This is Damon from Transformed Gaming, signing off.